and in conversation then with the Leek Town managers, Ian Corberston.
Thanks for coming up, Neil. Possibly the toughest game we've had at home this season, I would say.
Ian, we keep saying that every week. I keep telling them, the supporters keep telling me, tough game that, hard game this week, and we keep winning them. So I'll settle for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sign that they say of a good team that wins when they're not playing so well. Controversial goal, but I'm told it was over the line. Everybody says so.
Every Leek fan said so, every Leek player said so. I couldn't. Why would the linesman say it wasn't, Ian?
Yeah.
We question his integrity.
Yeah.
And it's harder for him to say it's in.
Because
it didn't go in.
Again, he's quite a distance away from it, but. Yeah.
But even then, he knows he's going to face protest and that, but he still give the goal. He was adamant it was over the line.
Tomorrow morning in the papers it'll say goal.
It will. Yeah.
Fair enough. Second half though, Colne really put you under the cosh, didn't they?
From the word go, yeah. Technically they were good. What they hadn't got was any real thrust. They got a good target man, two wingers that were quick but wanted to come inside, so defending narrow. The problems were is when the fullbacks got out and they overloaded down the sides, which we didn't deal with as well as we should have done or could have done. We tried to rectify that with a 4-3-3 system, which helped. I thought when we made the changes, we improved.
Yeah.
And had more of the game, and certainly had 3 or 4 breakaway opportunities. I wouldn't call them chances, but opportunities. You know, Gricey and Danny both had half chances, not great angles to score from, I didn't think, but we still got in behind them.
He still seemed a little bit short of numbers to change the game on the bench. No Will Hoogle today, is he?
No, I think the games he's been playing with us, he's been playing with Burnley under 23s, and the overload of training and playing time has caught up with him, and he got pulled out of training yesterday morning at Burnley, so I knew dinner time yesterday that he wasn't going to be
basically
available.
Needed a rest.
Yeah.
I suppose he's a young
player.
Yeah,
quite.
We were a bit curious as well, what's happened with Jack Tomlinson? He's not been involved recently.
Excuse me, he's on loan at Stone at the
Right.
moment, and has been for 3 weeks now. He went on loan.
Coming back?
Yes, yeah. He went to Whitchurch for a month, didn't play a lot of football. He's been out to Stone, they've played in a couple of Bars games. So again, he hasn't had the football. It's a vicious circle for him. He needs games, and then for whatever reason doesn't play as often as he might. The ironic thing is, if he'd have been with us, he could well have played at Chorley last week with us missing Tim and Rob.
So next week you've got a massive game, it's Runcorn Linnets. Sorry, that's in a couple of weeks' time, isn't it? So but you've got another game next week. Fitness-wise, do you think Tim will be fit for 90 minutes, and Rob, who didn't look quite back to his best yet today?
They were both missing last week. Did nothing on Tuesday. Both trained on Thursday. Tim could have started at a push, but I was reluctant to put 2 players out that might break down. That would have really disrupted us. So that was a formation. We thought they'd play 3-5-2. So I wanted to play Tom and Rob on the outsides of the centre halves, and 2 inverted wingers, which I thought they did quite well in the first half. Danny and Tom picked up good positions, got us some possession, and I thought we were fine. I just saw at the back where they let us have the ball at the back, particularly in the first half, and we were dithering a little bit.
He didn't seem to hold the ball up, he kept coming back all the time.
Yeah, well, that's where Gricey helps. He helps in the build-up. Tom, Rob can keep it for us and get us up the pitch. Tom isn't the best of target man. He's a runner, and I thought he did threaten the back in the first half. His build-up play's got to improve on that, but he's work in progress.
Well, unfortunately, Macclesfield managed to scramble another win as well, so he's still hard on the heels, but it's coming up to a big game after Christmas at Macclesfield.
Yeah, won't decide the league. A lot of games to be played. I think we all thought Macclesfield would walk it. They're struggling to win every week. Having tough games like we are.
Well, they played 10 men for all of the games, and then they just managed to win.
Yeah, they're a good side, but there's teams in this league who are good as well. And you can't count your chickens. I think I've said all season. There's not the Warringtons and the Warrington Rylands and the Workingtons of last year and the Marines, but it's grouped together.
Anybody can beat anybody.
Anybody can beat anybody. Yeah.
Neil, thanks very much. We'll
Very
see you again
welcome,
next
Neil.
week for the next episode.
Yeah.
The next thrilling instalment, as we like to
thanks,
say.
Thanks very much.
That is Neil Baker in conversation with Ian Corbisley on Moorlands Radio Sport. I'll be back to wrap things up next.